Let's talk about planting garlic and how that relates to using comfrey for my orchard tree guilds in the garden. So let's start with one of my apple trees, okay? We're not really concerned with the apple tree itself. We're concerned with its little ecosystem I've created through polyculture planting or companion planting or creating a guild. And what I've grown in there is comfrey. Comfrey is a permaculture favorite plant because it has a really long taproot system. It sinks way deep into the soil and pulls up all kinds of nutrients, including phosphorus, nitrogen, and potassium, but also a whole bunch of micronutrients. So when it's pulling up those nutrients, it's not only giving it to the apple tree, its leaves and its stems become absolutely saturated. While you could pull out the roots of the comfrey plant and take the leaves and stems with you, you actually are best off leaving those roots intact until you're ready to propagate or relocate those plants to their new permanent locations. Instead, I simply cut off the leaves and the stems that I want to take with a pair of scissors. Now remember, the leaves, the stems, and even the flower portion of the comfrey plant are full of all of the nutrients that it has absorbed from the soil. When we grow garlic, we get our soil prepped and ready, right? We add compost or any other amendments we might want to use, and we individually plant each and every clove. And on top, most of the time, you would add more soil, compost, and then top with straw. Personally, when planting garlic, I prefer to add a layer of comfrey leaves before I add the straw because this acts as a fertilizing barrier that not only adds nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, micronutrients, and organic matter to the soil, it creates a windbreak. It gives moisture control, it gives solarization protection, and a whole host of other benefits. As the comfrey foliage breaks down, the garlic and the soil around it is absorbing all of that beneficial nutrients from the foliage. And then on top, we still have the layer of straw to act as a nice warm blanket as our garlic continues to grow.